Hi everyone, it's Wednesday, January 28th, and I decided to show the painting that I finished because I realized life is very short, and so might as well just show it. It's hard to see with like the lighting and everything, but this is how big it is. It's like, I'm like 5'7", so it's kind of like half my height. I'm pretty proud of this project. So this is hopefully gonna be the first painting, or at least the first part of the series of my like love project that I'm working on. So I'm gonna call this piece "Is This What Love Is?" And I think it's a good title even when I'm like gone from this world and the painting is existing after me. And I think, you know what, I truly do believe that I think this is what love is in like a best visual aspect or visual form of what I think love is. And maybe when I do fall in love, my perception of what I think love is will change, but at the moment this is what I think love looks like. So I originally first started off with like all of this red paintings. This whole piece was red, like from top to bottom to left to right, everything was red. And then I pretty much just worked on top of it. So I added the blues and then the pinks, and then from there on I just kind of started adding things one by one. And I think the reason why it took so long was because I was adding all these smaller like brush strokes, and I truly did not have a plan for this painting at all. I had no idea what it would look like, and I definitely did not think it would look like this. There was no really pre-sketching involved or any planning involved. I'm really glad it turned out the way it did. I had no idea what I was gonna put in here. I'm kind of glad of what it is in the middle. So now that I have like my piece like pretty much solid and finished and ready, I think I might need to start applying it to maybe competitions and maybe like gallery spaces and see where to go from there, because this is the finished piece. And then I am currently working on my next piece. I'm debating if it's gonna be a painting or a sketching, but for that one I'm trying to get all my like sketches and my thoughts down on paper first. Try to maybe keep this like improvisation discovery through my sketches and trying to like dwindle them down, because this painting was pure improvisation. It was truly just me just sitting in front of the painting and just looking at it and then figuring out what to do with it. We'll see how the second piece goes. So this one was pure just improvisation. The second one is I am improvising with sketches in my sketchbook, but then once I feel like, okay, this is what I think the piece will look like, we'll see how that process goes, and maybe the third piece and the future pieces will look different. Out of all the paintings that I've done in my life, this one has been very different. The style is usually what I'm not used to. Yeah, it's a good change, I think, but I'm very happy that this baby is done. Yay! I don't think I'm gonna explain a lot of what this painting is. I think I'm just gonna let whoever sees the painting decide what it is and what they feel from it. I think that way it can be more of like a universal painting instead of me trying to explain what the painting is to the viewer. Because in my thinking, I'm like, I'm not gonna be here long on this earth. Like, I definitely will pass one day. And once my paintings and all of my artwork are like, they've grown more like outside of me, they've grown more than what the artist is, I won't be there to pretty much share my thoughts on the painting or share like my ideas. So I think it's just better to kind of just leave the painting as is, have it speak to them instead of me speaking to my audience and my viewers. So then we're just gonna go with that method and approach when it comes to showing my work. I'm so proud that I finished this painting, and I think I want to keep making bigger paintings. Obviously the cost of bigger paintings are a little bit more expensive, but I think I want to make it like a really big painting so it's just like out of frame. Even this painting right here, I mean, it's pretty big, but it's not as big as I want it to be. I definitely want to go a little bit even bigger than I'm used to. I think bigger painting is a lot more fun because you just gotta plan out a lot more of your paint strokes and you just gotta figure out where everything goes. And I think bigger just tends to be a little bit harder because you have to cover more surface area. But I don't know. I enjoyed painting my baby right here. So hopefully there'll be a lot more to come, and maybe down this year I'll present all of these paintings and the sketches in just one big exhibition. That's my hope and my dream for where this painting lies, and hopefully I can sell these paintings and these sketches to people who want to buy them. So this was Is This What Love Is, and I'll see everyone next week.